An ambulance evacuates a tense scene at the trailhead of Nu'uanu Valley, while the first responders inside the vehicle tend to Sienna Lau and Connor Conway. A police car peels off after the ambulance, guiding their way to Queen's Medical Center. Red and blue lights flash on the muddy and sweat-ridden faces of Candy and Makana. In more ways than one, tonight wasn't supposed to go this way. Connor isn't supposed to be in the back of that ambulance, and that weighs heavily on your hearts, but also, in all fairness, Sienna wasn't supposed to be in the back of the ambulance either. If not for the intervention of the hunters, Sienna would have been lifeless and afraid in her final moments at the base of a tree near Lulumahu Falls. You win some, you lose some. But the night is still young. There's still some chips on the table, and our hunters are ready to ante up. You're listening to Dawn Patrol, a collective imagination miniseries.
My name is Sabrina Chong Tim, and I play a Kandili Noan.
How's it, guys? My name is Austin Chong Tim, and I play Makana Kalanui.
Hey, I'm Jacob, and I'm playing Connor Conway.
Yeah.
And I almost died.
And I'm Paco. I am the keeper for the evening. With all the introductions in order, back to the story. We're going to start with Kandili and Makana. As I said, the ambulance and the cop car, they both flee the scene. And with you two standing there, what do you do?
I will say that Candy isn't unstable, but she's not doing good.
Yeah.
You got 2 harm on you.
3.
Oh.
3 harm,
jeez. Oh, you're almost there.
Yeah.
1 more. Okay.
Are you okay? Should we take you?
Yeah. I'm not doing good.
Jump in the truck.
Which side?
Left side.
This is so weird. And she gets in.
As Candy is getting into the truck, Makana is going to pick up Connor's moped.
Nah, give it some flavor. He deadlifts that. Just kidding.
He curls it.
Yeah, he curls
into the
it.
truck bed.
And goes into the, what is that one?
Strongman stance.
Yeah, that's Arnold hammer curls or whatever.
And then throws it into the truck.
Insert moped sound.
Good riddance.
You load up the moped?
Yes.
All right, as you get back in the truck, you feel the weight on the suspension. These are not pack mules. And you notice that you're considerably slower headed back up the poly. You have to stay in the right lane the whole time.
All right.
Where are you headed? To Queens as well?
I am also...
I could drop by Jack in the Box.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Got Kaiser H, but then I was scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are also heading to Queen's Medical Center. What happened?
We fought. We fought spirits. I don't know what to tell you, Makana. I don't know what I can say. Except...
Touch this.
Touch this book.
I just first want to say I'm sorry for not believing you.
Thanks.
As she brings the book out, you feel that hum, like something's reverberating from it. As you take left hand off the wheel to reach over to the book, it's a single moment where like the sky bursts into that purple twilight before blinking back into the earth that you're on. Something happened in that split second. It's almost like lenses of different colors are coming over your eyes, providing a clearer picture of the reality that you're in.
As that happens, Makana instinctively slams on the brakes a bit, and he's like just freaking out.
You hear the press of a horn as a car swerves around you.
What was that?
That's what I've been trying to explain this whole time. I don't know a whole lot. It just happened to me tonight. But we're seeing spirits, and some of them are good and some of them are bad. And the ones that we were up against were like boar, and they were bad. And now we have to go up against something with red eyes.
You know, when I was a kid, my tutu told me about spirits. Told me about things that happened back in the war. About things that roamed Kapalama. And I never believed that. But after tonight, after seeing what happened to Connor, to you, I regret that I didn't believe.
You continue driving, finishing the remainder of the short drive down the Pali to Queen's Medical Center. As you're arriving at the urgent care unit, you see that they've already been loaded up, that care is being administered, that people are working on things. You rush over to the countertop. They say, yep, they're here. Everything's okay. It's going to be some time, though. Candy, you're also given the treatment that you need when they see your injuries.
Mm-hmm.
But for you, it's pretty simple patching up. While Candy is gone, and you're kind of sitting in the corner by yourself, Makana, you see entering in 2 officers. They go up to the counter. You hear them kind of whispering something. She, nods, says, yeah, definitely, presses a button over on the other side of her counter, and the door opens and the 2 officers walk through.
Do I recognize the officers?
Yeah, friends of Dixon's.
Of course.
Dixon, the hand that you had a very specific tattoo on it. And as the guy gives a shaka before walking through the door, you see on the back of his hand the same tattoo.
Was Candy seen already, or are we still waiting?
Candy's still receiving care.
Okay. Oh, so she's still with the doctors?
She's still with the doctors, probably.
I think I'm going to regret this. Makana is going to start walking after the officer that has the same tattoo that Dixon had. But he's going to try to do so in a way where there's some distance.
As you're doing so, the lady at the counter says, sir, sorry, that's authorized personnel only.
So Makana has the Jessica Jones entry. When you double talk your way in a secure location, you can roll plus charm, and on 10 plus I can pick 3, 7, and 9, pick 2. On a fail, I can still get to pick 1. Interesting.
Okay. Roll plus charm.
All right. Nice. That is a 10.
Wow.
Okay, so here's my options. You don't leave any trace of what you search. You find what you wanted. You find something else that's important. You don't piss anyone off. I think that one's good. You aren't recognized.
You get to pick 3?
Yeah, that's crazy. The 3 I would like to pick would be you aren't recognized, you don't piss anyone off, and you find something else that's important.
Okay. Playing out the conversation. She goes, sorry, authorized personnel only.
Oh, I work here.
Oh, okay. And she opens. She presses the button, opens it up for you. Not very good security at this hospital. Yeah. But you do get past the door. And most people this late at night, they're not really paying any mind. People walk past you. These officers seem a little preoccupied with what they're doing. They turn into a room that has Sienna in it. It's the important thing that you find is who their target here is. There's a conversation going on in the room. Hey, what are you doing? Put it away. Oh, why? No, we gotta make it look pretty natural. She's kind of on death's door as is. I don't think anyone's gonna second guess. You're not the one hearing this. Roused awake, laying in a bed just beyond a paper divider. Connor, in the other bed, hearing two officers talk about killing Sienna. What do you do?
I set my GoPro.
You grab your GoPro. You put it under a pillow before clicking record, just in case any noises would give away your location. And it doesn't. And you just very slyly slip it beyond the paper divider. Mm-hmm. You've got a solid picture. You're recording this whole conversation. I thought it would be convenient if she was just one of the bodies that was found, but didn't expect her to turn up like this. Yeah, I guess we got Officer Tani to thank. Yeah, I didn't expect anyone gonna be looking out for the cleanup crew. And they fist bump cleanup crew.
Ew.
But you record one reaching for a pillow. Makana, you're still approaching this room. You doing anything? Unseen still, unrecognized. You see one of the officers grabbing a pillow.
As I'm walking down this hallway, is there like, like the hospitals have like scrubs or something? Like, could I disguise myself?
You could wear a coat. You could put on a coat.
Put a mask on.
Mask?
Mask and a coat.
Oh, yeah. Good idea. Okay.
Yeah, as you're walking down the hall, you find a coat, slip it on, find a surgical mask, N95.
Yep.
Place
You
it
got
behind
it.
the ears.
And I'm going to open up the door to Sienna's room.
As you do so, one guy turns around, puts the pillow back down. Oh, hey, doctor.
Hello? Can I help you?
She's kind of part of the family, yeah?
I'm so sorry, but I'm going to need to ask you folks to return later. I need to check her vitals.
Sounds like you've given them a good reason, and you know what you want them to do, so which means you should roll to manipulate someone.
Oh, Sienna, no. I'm so sorry, Sienna.
Shut up.
I rolled a 4, guys.
Shut up.
Manipulate was, plus charm. Oh, so that's a 6? Is that a mixed success or still fail?
You know what? Connor's doing something here that I'm going to give you a help out.
He has to roll.
Connor, why don't you roll plus cool?
Please.
To help out, yeah.
7.
Your help grants them +1 to their roll, but you expose yourself to trouble or danger. Oh my gosh. Yes. So you provide the +1 with the help out, which brings your 6 to a 7.
Yep.
That officer, as he's talking to Makana, sees you putting something away and looks at you long enough that you know he's remembering your details. So on a 7 to 9 for manipulate someone, they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it. What are you doing to show that you mean it?
Makana is going to walk straight at the computer located next to the patient.
Okay.
And he is desperately praying that there, in true doctor fashion, is a little sticky note with the password under the keyboard. So he kind of hits it with his palm a little bit to move the keyboard.
You see admin.
And he types in admin. So they see that I'm legit. I logged in.
They give a nod. Yeah, Lance, let's get out of here. But you see this other guy who looks like 6'4" with a shaved head and bulky. You see on his badge, Akiona. The guy who he referred to as Lance goes, yeah, okay, shoot. And then the two of them walk out. Officer Akiona saw something there. But with Sienna still laying down, still unconscious, the two of you in the room, what do you do?
Connor opens up the paper thing and coughs very unnaturally, obviously, to just get his attention.
Makana jumps. He's definitely startled by the cough. Connor, you're in this room?
I mean, we were in the same ambulance.
Did you see what they were trying to do to Sienna?
I got a little bit more than just seeing. I got it on record.
Candy, as you're walking down the hall, getting ready to be discharged, you pass by this open door to see Connor with a GoPro talking to Makana in a doctor's outfit? What is that?
I stand in the doorway. Part-time job?
Get in here quick. Close the door.
Okay.
With the three of you in this room with an unconscious Sienna, what do you do?
What's happening?
We need to get out of here.
There's a lot of hands in cookie jars, and this got it all. So, I'm gonna give this to you.
Okay. Are you okay?
I mean, I'm alive. Thanks to you, I guess.
And I'm alive thanks to you, so we're even.
Makana's gonna pull out his phone, and he knows as badly as he wants to leave, they can't. Sienna is still unconscious. Connor is seriously wounded. And he shoots a text to Junior Silva. Junior, we found the girl. I don't know who we can trust except you. Could you watch over her?
You receive back. I'll be there in an hour, but Jordan's birthday better have some good entertainment.
You got it, bro.
With a little bit of time before Junior arrives, what are y'all up to here?
I would like to give a call to Tina Lau.
Okay. Do you step out of the room to do so, or are you staying in the room?
Yes, I step out of the room.
You dial up the number. There's a bit of ringing. It's just about midnight, but given the severity of the news, you call anyways. Again, it's ringing before you hear...
Hello? Hello?
Tina, this is Makana.
Okay, what's up? You got any news?
Your daughter is safe. She's at Queen's Medical Center.
You hear silence on the other end for a moment before just slightly some huffs, some sniffs. Before, after just a long pause, she comes back and says,
Well, that's really good to hear. Thank you. I'll be right there.
You know, I'm so glad that everything worked out. We'll see you soon.
What's going on with Connor and Candy while this phone conversation is taking place?
Hey, how are you feeling?
I've broken a bone as a kid, but I think this is probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me. So, you know, but I think if we decide to leave, I'm going to leave with you guys.
Do you think that's the best thing to do?
I think if we decide to leave, I think I'm going to leave with you guys. So,
okay.
Yeah.
If Connor is resolved to do so, I'm going to give this to you. Can you read this out?
The debuff's title is, it's nothing. You're wounded, but walking. Your body is still on the edge. The pain flares, and every move costs you something. For the remainder of this mystery, on a miss, a 7 to 9, during any physical action, choose one. Inflict 1 harm, ignore armor, from your wound tearing or bleeding. Apply a -1 forward to your next roll from pain or weakness.
That's
so
really cool.
That will be the trade-off for clearing this harm down to 0, becoming stable again. The idea is that, okay, the treatment's not done.
Yeah.
You were gored by a shadow boar.
It's healed, I think.
It's nothing.
That's really the idea. Okay, so when you miss or roll a 7 to 9, you're going to have to choose one. And that will be in addition to any negatives that you're already receiving. All right? Makana re-enters the room.
Hey guys, just a heads up. Sienna's mother is on the way.
Oh.
And also Junior Silva.
Who's that?
He's someone that I knew from the Force. One of the few people that we can trust. When I came in here, there's a group within the Honolulu Police Department who are called the Cleanup Crew.
Ew.
They do a lot of shady things, and the whole reason that I left was largely in part due to them.
Oh. So safe to assume that the police officer that they found, Dixon, he was part of that crew?
He was.
I probably should have mentioned something, but on the GoPro, I caught footage of them talking about how they were gonna suffocate Sienna over there. So
Wait, what?
yeah, I recorded the whole thing, but I think somebody is suspicious and
So that's
blocked me.
that's why Junior's coming then.
Oh, there's
The guy
another
that you
police
called?
officer coming, or
Yeah, no, he's just coming to make sure that Sienna stays safe.
Okay, so and we can trust him. Without a doubt we can trust him.
I trust him with my life.
Okay. And then her family's gonna come, so she'll be okay. Like, who's gonna try to kill a girl while her whole family's here?
yeah. Well, I mean, if her mom's coming, that means the mom's probably gonna stay with her here,
Right.
until she's ready.
So she's gonna be okay then.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, because this has got me really thinking about why Dixon, right? Like, why this? As we know, per my boss, Segunda, she says that this monster, this spirit, is an executioner. Verdugo, right? So, is it just this shady thing, or is it something specific? And Makana, I hate to do this to you, but what I think I'm trying to skirt around the question. What happened? What happened with him? Because maybe that will lead us to what's actually happening here.
Yeah, Dixon was part of the cleanup crew, and he killed a young boy, a teenager. That boy's name was Elias Yamada, but he wasn't the only one. There were people in high level of state government that were also involved, like Captain Leonard Strang, like Police Chief Reese Kamealoha, and like the former DA of the state of Hawaii, Alan Coe.
That's my lawyer. My estate lawyer.
Alan Coe?
Yeah. And this, you think that this is what it is? You think that that's why? I mean, that's huge, right? Like, if someone killed somebody out in cold blood, I would understand an execution for that.
Listen, I know these people, to some, they might deserve this, but even though I have a strong disliking for these people, no one deserves death.
Okay, well, I can call him. I can call my lawyer, I guess. Do we want to check in on... Should we check in?
I mean, yeah. I mean, what's your reason though? It's like 12 a.m.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Maybe, I can say that I'm getting into trouble or something, and I need him to try to get me out of it.
It wouldn't hurt to give him a call. Make sure he's okay.
Okay, I can do that. She takes out a flip phone, y'all.
Flip phone.
Flip
all right.
phone.
Motorola.
Razor,
There we go.
hot pink Motorola Razor.
Stop.
Cool.
You just described her as the coolest person ever alive. Apart if she had a Sidekick 3.
She definitely records videos of 808 scraps on her razor.
She's got an electric camera. The
Bro.
She's got a digicam on her.
Digicam, bro.
Oh,
She needs to
gosh.
take vids.
Yeah, the opposite of Connor.
She texts via T9. Ooh.
Hey, I don't even know what that is. That's how old
Really?
you are.
Dang. My age shows.
Connor definitely looks at her setup with like a
Setup.
squinty grimace.
Setup is a wild word for her phone.
For just a flip phone.
Yeah. Okay. Beep boop 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 beep boop boop boop. I know you don't even have Pago. You don't even have to worry about the Foley work on this one.
Thanks,
I got you.
Thanks. You've got Alan Coe's business card in hand.
Yeah.
You dial the number. There's a couple of rings. Again, more rings than you'd like, but also as many rings as you'd expect, it being midnight.
At midnight, yeah.
Before you hear,
Hello?
Mr. Coe? This is, Kandili Noan?
Miss Noan, do you have any idea the hour that it is?
I'm so sorry, sir. I just needed some legal advice.
Well, my hours are typically 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mondays through Thursdays.
Happy Aloha Friday.
yeah, exactly.
Aloha Fridays,
I'm just speaking
let's
from
go.
experience of trying to find anybody.
I know, you're so
during
right.
a work week.
I work from 9:30 to 10, and then from 7 p.m.
7 to 8:30 p.m.
Yeah, exactly. Do you have any idea?
And one
The
Saturday a
time
month.
Yes. I understand. It's just, this is kind of an emergency. They found the girl that went missing with the police officer. I found her, and I'm afraid they're going to try to pin it on me.
Roll to manipulate someone.
That's right. This one. Let's get out of here. Oh, okay. Sorry, that was a wild ride. 9 minus 1. 8.
Okay, so a mixed success. They'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it. So what are you trying to get him to do here, I think is the thing first.
That's such a great question.
What are you asking of him?
I want to make sure he's safe. So I'm thinking, let's get him to here where it's probably safe.
The Queen's Medical Center, the hip-hoppinest spot on a Friday night.
Maybe I should try to, we'll see, that sounds creepy too. Maybe we should try to get him to go to my house. Okay, so something kind of crazy is going on, and I have footage of 2 police officers trying to kill this girl before they got interrupted.
Miss Noan, this is genuinely concerning stuff. I feel the need to remind you, I'm an estate attorney.
Yeah, but you weren't always a state attorney. I could drop it off.
You know, there's not a whole lot that I can do this evening, but if you were to drop off the footage,
And then he pauses for a moment.
Hold on, one moment. I'm sorry. My lights have been flickering on and off like crazy.
We could just drop it off now.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you do so? You know, if you have my business card, you'll see, my, practice's location on there. Actually, between you and I just live above the practice.
Oh,
Keeps things convenient, so, why don't you swing by?
okay. We will do that.
Towards the tail end of this phone conversation, you do see an officer walking down the hall. Right next to him is an older woman who looks kind of like Sienna. You'd assume to be her mother.
Oh, okay.
It looks like they're talking to each other as they're walking down the hallway, like they might have met in the waiting room and were let in at the same time.
Okay, we'll be there soon.
Well, please, sooner rather than later. I've got to get to sleep sometime.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you soon.
I think this is gonna work. We're gonna go to the lawyer's office and we're gonna show him the GoPro video.
I mean, we're just making sure that he's safe, right? That's like the main point. Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds safe, so it should be okay.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
As you guys are wrapping up this conversation, a knock on the door is slightly open. Hey, how's it? Okay for me to come in?
Hey, perfect timing. Come on in, bro.
I get Sienna's mom with me too.
Oh, Tina, hi. How are you?
She doesn't even acknowledge you. She sees her daughter in the bed and runs to her side, grabs her hand, and is just crying. Junior looks up at you, says, so you just need me posted up?
Listen, you remember the guys that Dixon was running with?
Why don't you and I talk about this outside?
Okay.
As he's reaching his hand out, he looks off to the side. He goes, "Hey, aren't you the YouTube guy?"
Yeah, I do YouTube.
Hey, you get some scary stuff, brother.
Thanks. I mean,
Keep it up. Keep it up.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
I will.
Invite him to his son's birthday party.
You're just telling your friend that. Hey, invite him to Jordan's birthday party. This is pure entertainment,
He
bro.
goes, "Hey, yeah. And he pulls like in the pocket where someone would keep business cards. He pulls out a card. My son Jordan, he's gonna be having his 6th birthday. Yeah, come swing by.
Oh, 6th birthday.
Hey, some people say my house haunted.
Hey.
Yeah, I posted up the pantry in front of one of the doors.
Okay.
Because
I'll give it a look-sees.
All right. And then ushers Makana out. Closing the door behind him in this hallway, there's some personnel who will pass by every couple minutes or so, but again, pay no mind to you. Makana, it's the middle of the night. You've been asking some crazy requests of me, yeah?
Hey, listen. There's 2 police officers that tried to kill Sienna. I know, and apologies to your wife, to your kids, but this is serious. They're trying to clean up something.
I've been hoping Strang's cleanup crew was disbanded. It's not good.
Far from it. It's alive and well. I just witnessed it. But you know what? It's a top-down problem. It's not the problem of the officers, but of its leadership.
Yeah. Maybe some towers gotta fall for something better to be built.
You are one of the few good ones, Junior. Keep doing what you're doing.
You got it. I'll be here. And I'm sure nobody's gonna be acting crazy if Sienna get her mom with her too, but rest assured, things gonna be safe, but you gotta take care of this soon. The fundraiser, the gala's tomorrow. And I think it's important for people at the HPD to see what true justice looks like in situations like these. I know you said not to bring it up. I know you said not to talk about it, but I still get my +1. Leanne, she says she can't come, so I get that +1. But how about this? I'll do this for you tonight, but you got to do that for me tomorrow night.
Got it. Is both the captain and the chief gonna be there?
Well, they're honoring Captain Strang tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he deserves it, but yeah.
There's something happening, and I think both the captain and the chief might be at risk. So,
Makana, this is some concerning stuff. Especially if I can't get people involved here, I trust that you're going to take care of whatever you're going to take care of, but
just keep eyes in the back of your head and be on the lookout.
all right.
Hooey! Mahalo for listening to Dawn Patrol, and mahalo nui to all of our sponsors. First, we want to thank Raven Quill. Raven Quill is a local dice maker who we met last year. They've been absolutely amazing, crafting dice that matched each of our individual characters. From Makana, I got a blue and red set of dice representing his time serving in the HPD. You can visit ravenandquill.shop to order from their vast stock of dice. You can also find them on Instagram at ravenandquill808. We also want to thank Tabletop O'ahu. These amazing individuals are hosting their fall convention at the Hawaii Convention Center on November 1st and 2nd. Tickets are still available online at tabletopOahu.com, or you can follow them on Instagram at tabletopOahu. Next up, we want to thank our incredibly talented artist for the series, Aliya. Aliya was one of our first subscribers, and we have been absolutely honored to work with her. You can find Aliya's links in the episode description. Lastly, we want to thank our patrons. From the depths of our heart, we thank you for your love and support. If you'd like to support this podcast, you can join for only $5 a month. Silver Knights get access to a bonus episode. Yes, you heard that right. We have a special character creation episode only available on Patreon. Head on over to patreon.com/our collective imagination. All right, now back to the action.
With a plan in place, with safety for Sienna assured, what are you guys doing?
We are hopping in the vehicle and we're going to go see Alan Coe.
Connor begins taking off his hospital stuff and changing into regular clothes, even though there's some pain there. But it's nothing.
Not just pain, your shirt is still kind of soaked with a tear in it. You got a bandage underneath.
Candy sees your shirt and she pulls out yet another cardigan because she always has a backup cardigan. But this one's brown, like a nice light tan because she likes boobies. And she hands this to you. And it's one of those that you can button up all the way. I know this is a lot. So here is a clean sweater.
You do wince as you're getting changed with the understanding that if you're doing anything that requires some physical exertion, there's going to be a cost to pay.
It's nothing.
You guys get out of the hospital, walk into the parking lot, see a K truck with a moped loaded up in the back.
I call shotgun.
Hey, man, come on.
No.
Okay, I guess I'll squish in the middle.
You guys load up into the car, put on your seatbelts. Connor, again, just the seatbelt is a reminder of the ever-present pain that is going to be plaguing you.
You smell kind of warm, but got a white mobster here for you.
No ways. Please, hand it over.
You got it.
He downs that. I don't know how that's gonna deal with his medication that he's now on, but boy, oh boy.
It can't be good.
Brothers unleashing the mobster inside. The alpha's coming out.
That's their tagline. Mobster, let the alpha out.
That's so good.
You're the sigma of your drink.
That's not as good.
It's not much of a drive. He lives kind of around like the ward area, near like the museum. I mean, I just say these things like people know or care. So it's
Tell me where to park, Paco, because I need that for real life.
With a bit of driving, some silence, some Kalapana playing, you guys eventually arrive in front of this small 2-story building. It looks like as the high-rises were being built around it, this person just refused to leave. And it's like a tiny building juxtaposed next to all these huge towers. The parking lot is covered by the second floor on some like pretty like weak-looking beams. But there is some parking spots that are made available for people who are clients needing to meet with Mr. Coe.
Makana is going to disregard all of that and pull directly in front of the building where it says no parking. And he is going to pull out from under his seat a placard that says law enforcement, do not tow. And he places it right on the dashboard.
Perfect.
Hey.
As you're getting out of the car and all three of you are unloading, you look up at the street lamp. It just flickers a couple times, on and off. It almost feels like it's spending more time off than on.
This place is so creepy at night.
Aren't you the one that can see the ghost? I mean,
okay.
How creepy really is this?
No. Let me correct something, okay? I've been able to see ghosts maybe 3 hours before you could. So maybe a little bit of slack would be nice.
Okay, sorry.
You guys see that there are lights on in the second floor.
Okay, so according to his card, he's on the second floor, so that's probably where we should go.
Let me take the lead. You guys follow behind me.
Okay.
As he says that and you two walk underneath the second floor, kind of that garage area, it's almost like the camera pulls out a little bit to see the full building, because what you don't see is another flicker of the lights
Oh no.
on and off on that second floor. Why don't somebody read a bad situation?
Who's reading about situation is
Who wants to?
I'll do it.
Connor, you read.
All right.
You read the bad situation.
I got a 9.
Okay.
Nice.
On a mixed success, you can hold 1.
Wait, can I help out?
A help out would bring you to a 10. So yes, why don't you roll to help out?
8.
Okay. So on an 8, that's still a success. But Candy, you expose yourself to trouble or danger. I'm going to say the trouble or danger that Candy has exposed herself to continues to the entire party. You didn't realize it, but you left your flashlights in the truck.
And I have my Motorola Razor.
So I get to hold.
You get to hold 3. You can ask 3 of the following questions. What's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? And what's the best way to protect the victims?
Okay. Is there a threat we haven't noticed yet?
You haven't noticed that you've forgotten your flashlights.
But it's okay because the room is still, it has light.
Illuminated. I think there's a part of you that wonders if you need to double back, but you just think, it's okay. And you press forward.
What's the best way in?
The way that you're going.
Okay. What is the biggest threat?
The biggest threat is time and inaction. As the lights flicker once more, you hear a and the lights do not come back on.
Oh. Was that like a converter going off or whatever?
It was a transformer outside.
Transformer.
Mr. Co's probably not afraid of the dark. Why would he scream?
Makana, you're leading this, yeah?
Just stay behind me.
All right, I will do that.
You get to the top of the stairs and turn to face a hallway. The door on the far end of the hallway, there's moonlight coming through, illuminating just a portion. Before you see somebody run out, stop in the hallway. It's Mr. Co. He looks at you. Can I help you?
Oh, hi, Mr. Co. It's me.
Oh, Miss Noan, are these people with you?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I apologize. It looks like a transformer just blew outside. Let me look around for like a lantern or something.
Okay.
Why don't you wait in the room?
Yeah, sure. We go inside.
You cross paths with each other as he heads down the hallway and you guys head into the room. Again, just illuminated by a window facing the street. You look and see that transformer that had blown, it took out a couple buildings along this street, making it dark outside. Makana, you kind of being the one to lead the way in casing the joint, as you look out that window, just across the street, you see a large humanoid figure that looks about as wide as it is tall.
Hey, there's something outside.
We look outside as well. Do we see anything?
As you two come to meet Makana, you don't see anything.
What was there?
I don't know, but
Hey man, I believe you. Innocent until proven guilty, especially with ghost sightings. So,
Okay.
did it look like a boar or?
It looked humanoid, but the shadows that kind of emanated from its form almost like cloaked its visage. But you did see, similar to the tusks of the boar, 2 large horns pointing out from the front of its head.
gosh.
Where did Mr. Co go look for the lantern?
Just into an adjacent room. In fact, Mr. Co comes back in holding a lantern. Says, it's been a while since I've used this. It's not like we've had many outages like hurricanes or anything,
Yeah.
But there should still be some charge left in it, and he slaps it and the lantern illuminates.
Okay, so we have this kind of very specific kind of camera. I don't know what.
It's a video recording. It's a small, compact, action type camera.
Okay, well, why don't you all take a seat? Can I get you anything? It's late, but I'd assume with the work that y'all are doing, coffee might be in order.
Oh, that would be great. I could go make it if you wanna. They could start telling you the story.
My hospitality says I shouldn't let you, but why not?
Keurig? Are you a Keurig guy?
Yeah, the pods are right above the fridge.
Perfect. I go do that. I want to investigate a mystery to find these pods.
As Candy leaves the room, you two sit down. Mr. Ko says, now, please remind me of your names.
I'm Connor Conway. YouTube extraordinaire, I think.
Oh, okay.
Makana Kalanui from Makana PI off of Nimitz Highway.
Like a commercial.
You got it.
He stands up to shake your hand, and he lingers in that moment. You see a pang of recognition on his face before he sits down. And you said this is in regards to Sienna Lau, the missing woman?
More so, it's in regards to your safety.
I don't understand.
Mr. Cole, I don't need to explain this, but you know the cleanup crew. I know you do. And
I'm sorry. What is going on here?
Listen, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to condemn, but you have done some things that maybe aren't viewed in the best light.
Mr. Kalanui, I've done a lot to make sure stuff like that doesn't affect my business. I'm trying to move forward from certain things that I'd rather not follow me into the present day. And you're bringing people who are entirely unrelated to this.
You said it right there, trying to move forward. But there are some things that don't move forward so easily. Some things that remember the past and demand a payment for that past.
We cut to Candy. As you're finishing up these coffees, you're a couple doors down closer to the stairs. You're making the coffee when from the corner of your eye, far enough into your periphery that you can't quite ascertain its form, something stalks down the hall, briefly filling the entirety of that doorway. And as you finally muster the courage to turn and look, all you see is the dragging of a spiked club following after it. What do you do?
So basically, I can't even warn them.
Without giving away your location.
I see.
The ball's in your court here. I think you got to play fast and loose.
Fast and loose. I'm not very good at fast and loose. So this is. I'm gonna tell you right now what my choices are. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm trying to decide which one would come first. Would she just automatically run outside and start slapping on this thing with her sticks, or would she try to call one of them and warn them?
That's the decision you got to make here.
It's walking slowly, right?
It's walking slowly.
Okay. Candy is going to get down, stand by the door. So if I were to say, like, turn on a sound and throw my phone to try to divert it to the stairs again or something.
You wouldn't have to go around a corner. You could chuck it.
Okay.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Distraction?
I'm going to try to do a distraction.
Okay. I need you to roll to act under pressure.
I'm going to tell you guys right now that I have a +0 to cool. Candy is neither cool nor uncool.
She says as she throws the flip phone.
Okay. 5 + 4, 9.
Whoa. That's still mixed success territory.
Yes. But at least it's not a complete failure.
The keeper is going to give you a worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay.
Phone's gone, bro. Phone's dead.
Yeah, we'll say that.
No.
No, I mean,
that makes sense. You chuck your phone.
so the price to pay here is that you don't have a phone.
I see now.
Okay?
Okay, that's good.
So
I
you
agree.
time it right where you set the ringer and chuck it down the stairs. And it hits the floor. You hear it shatter a little bit, but you still hear the ringing. As does this monster. As it stops, turns to the right, and just bashes through the railing to jump back down those stairs, giving you the opportunity to get back in that room.
I run.
As you run and enter back into the room, you see Mr. Ko standing as the other two are sitting, Makana and Connor, and he looks scared and he looks frustrated at the news that he's being met with.
Is there another way out?
Excuse me?
Shh.
Miss Noan, who did you bring to my practice at this hour?
It is not who I brought, but what is here now. We need to get out.
Well, the way out's behind you. Same way you came in.
We need to hide.
What are you talking about?
She starts looking around the room, trying to find a place to hide.
Okay.
You guys see, as you have now seen, she is terrified. She fought boar people, right? Has been okay. Like, she looks like she's going to start crying.
Is it the executioner?
Yeah.
Makana's immediately going to take out the gun that is on his hip.
What the hell are you doing?
You need to be quiet and find a place to hide.
I need you to roll to manipulate someone.
Oh my gosh.
What's Connor feeling in the middle of all this?
My brother's hurting. It's not, it's fine.
Hey, Paco. I'm gonna re-roll her stats right now, okay? This is not fair anymore.
What'd you
I
roll?
rolled a 7 minus 1.
6.
It's a 6.
I would like to roll to help out. That's cool, right?
Yes.
That's a 9.
Okay.
So +1.
So +1 to her manipulate someone, but you expose yourself to trouble or danger. So that brings your manipulate someone to a success, which means they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it.
I'm going to grab him by the shirt and kind of shake him a little bit and say, now, get safe now. It is here. Verdugo is here for you.
You see a fear in his eyes. Like he's been holding his breath for 5 years, and his past has caught up with him all at once. This is a man who has lived with the reality that he doesn't deserve the life that he's living today.
Yes.
Oh,
Probably why he's still in a building like this, too.
This is a person who's tried to keep all attention off of him. He wordlessly nods his head. He runs to the desk and crawls underneath.
Okay, good.
Connor?
So you know how, like, curtain windows, they usually go past the window a little bit
Oh, like a
more.
little recess?
There's a little recess. Connor's going to bunch up the curtains, and he's going to pull it all to one side, and he's going to hide behind the curtains. Just think small. He's thinking as small as possible and standing at the recess of the curtains. You know what I mean?
Yeah. With Connor and Mr. Ko hiding, Makana, Candy, as noise reverberates through the hallway, standing in full view, this cloak of shadow over its shoulders, it reaches this large hand, grabs onto the door hinge, and as it does so, it crushes the wood just a little bit with this inhuman strength. You see piercing red eyes that you saw on the boar, red eyes, Candy, that you saw on the wolf, because every shadow that you've faced up until now has paled in comparison to this one shadow that stands before you. Almost like they're all facets of one diamond. The full diamond stands before you. And as it pulls itself through the doorway, illuminated by the moonlight, Makana, as red and distorted and monstrous as this face looks, you still see Elias Yamada looking back at you.
No.
Thank you for listening to Dawn Patrol, a collective imagination miniseries. This series stars Austin Chong Tim as Makana Kalanui, Sabrina Chong Tim as Kandili Noan, and Jacob Coulson as Connor Conway. This podcast was also produced and edited and partially scored by me, Paco Coulson. Additional music and sound design by Monument Studios, Michael Gelfi Studios, and creators on Upbeat. Dawn Patrol uses the Monster of the Week core rulebook as well as its expansion Tome of Mysteries, created by Michael Sands and published by Evil Hat Productions. Thank you to our sponsors, Raven Quill, Tabletop O'ahu, as well as our artist, Aliya, Ariani, Maryada. If you don't want to wait week for the next episode of Dawn Patrol, head over to our Patreon. All episodes are available now. In addition, there is a Patreon exclusive episode 0, which includes character creation, inspiration, mechanics, and all the intricate details. That's patreon.com/Our Collective Imagination. OUR Collective Imagination. We hope to see you there.